Spinola Taylor.
Good evening. Thank you, Melanie. And I welcome all of the guests and participants for this opportunity that you have allowed me for this evening. So let me begin. Dr. Maya Angelou said, "Let me tell you who you are. You are the rainbows and the clouds for peoples whose faces you have not seen yet, whose names you don't know yet, whose histories you haven't been told yet. And you are, each of you, individually and privately, each one of you is a rainbow chosen to be in the clouds for someone else." A child is standing alone at the intersection of Broadway and 7th Avenue, hungry with no gloves on, and an old hat that barely provides the warmth that he or she needs. Cars whizzing by at lightning speed, horns blaring, people pushing and shoving as they make their way down the sidewalk. They need to cross the street, but do not know how. It is at this intersection where she or he must make a decision. Do I run? Do I wait? Or do I ask someone for help? What do they do? The child stands there scared, disillusioned as the noises grow louder. Frantically, they run into the street. Cars swerve around and they freeze and begin to cry. This afternoon, this evening, I come before you asking for a listening ear, a spiritual heart, and an even now faith. All movements begin with children, for each one has faith. And we, as adults, are being called to exercise ours. What will our call to systemic racism and the charge to mitigate and eradicate it be? How will we, you, I, provide sound to the deaf of one's cries, one's suffering, and deaf to one's dreams of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Yes, it is relative, personal, and cultural. It is also just. How will that child standing at the intersection see us? And if so, still notices the knee has not been let up by one bit. Tonight's discussion requires an even now faith as you meet each other. Talk with one another. Actively listen. Open your mind. Stretch beyond your comfort zone. Lean in. And may you understand the human thread within and amongst us. I charge us to do the work, as it is the highest form of patriotism. For truth is more than a correct answer. So what happened to the child standing in the street crying? You empathized. You ran to her or him, avoiding the swerving cars in the middle of the street, held their hand, and together safely walked to the other side. And even now, faith requires both work and hope. So ask yourselves, will you? Will you? Will you? Con tu luz si se puede. With your light, it can be done. Thank you.